Oh, good now?
Oh, like minutes ago.
So people just like sat there and were like, what's he doing?
Pretty much.
Awesome. Hey, it's Troy from Scare Hollow, and I wanted to let everybody know that we are inside the hallway of the Hollow Woods Motel. It's still too nice looking. It's still, we gotta rough it up a little bit. So, but we have our doors, and we have our walls, and we even have one of our drop panels. Now it's not attached yet, but it's there. So I don't know if you can really see it on the camera.
Not really, but it's there.
I'll try to lighten up the camera a little bit. So we'll actually walk up a little further and I'll talk a little more. So we have all of our walls up. That was very surprising that we got all of them up in one day, and that is many thanks to Jason and Dean and Chris and Brandon and Amber, who came for a little bit, and Amy, who helped me get all the paneling up on the other side and the other two panels. And so all of them and me made it work. And as you can tell, I have quite a little boo-boo. I was cutting one of these panels and trying to cut the top of it off because it was too tall, and always cut away from your finger, and it hurts really bad. And we used super glue on it. That was a first for me. I pretty much put this out there as a PSA for all the hunters to cut away from your hands, or don't put your hands where you're going to cut. That should be a given, but that's why there's warning signs, because somebody did it.
Electrical cords too.
Oh yeah, and don't cut electrical cords. Always move them before you cut paneling, which I did do, because I've worked around electricity for a long time. Ever since I was born. Always been around electricity. So we have the whole hallway done, and we don't have the roof done yet, because we didn't get that ambitious today. We don't have all the supplies for it yet. A hunter needs to get paid first. And we also now we'll walk around the other side here. So anyways, we have plenty of paneling, and we are actually standing right now, we're standing in the bathroom. So we have, as you can tell, we have different wall paneling. We have the checkerboard paneling, and it's on all sides. We even have some cool cuts in the, breaks. Those came courtesy of the paneling already, so that's kind of cool. So we have the paneling here, which changes from the bedroom. We also have the exit door, the emergency exit, which actually does open, and it will open better when we just had to get it all up. So we'll work on the door. But that will have an emergency exit sign. There'll be an emergency exit sign above where the camera is right now, and then maybe somewhere else. So, and then from here, this is going to be the closet area. We actually already have a sort of closet door back here already in. We need to do a little bit of work on, we forgot to cut this one. That's why it's bowing out. So we need to do a little more work on this paneling and stuff like that. But so right here is going to be an actual closet. It's going to be a walled in section that will have hanging bloody bags, and somebody was standing in here. So it'll be super awesome. So, but the fact that we got 19 walls up today, I only had to rebuild like 6 of them. I had to build 6 of them this morning because I didn't have enough pallets for the other ones, and then I had to build a couple extra tonight to finish off the walls. But we have some of the smaller walls, some of the middle ones, and then we need to build a couple. I need to build 2 more drop panels, and we need to install a door as well. So after that, we'll put the roof on, and we will start to decorate the inside of the haunt, because once we have the roof on, we won't have to worry about any rain or wind, and we live in one of the windiest parts of Oregon. We just got done with like 4 days of 50-mile-an-hour gusts.
Ridiculous wind.
Yes. So it was just every day, and that's pretty much how from October to about May is out here. So everything has to be east to west if you don't want it to fall over. Like, it has to be perpendicular to east and west. So if you have a solid structure like I have here, you need to really fortify it. And we actually have metal T-posts, 6-foot metal T-posts that are impounded in the ground all the way, and then they are actually on each individual wall on both sides. So it is actually holding up both sides with those right now just by itself, and then we are also going to be stringing across more 2x4s to tie in every single section. So there are actually 4 sections of panels, and then so the middle section that we didn't show you is inside inside the wall, and that's where our actors will be for the 3 drop panels, and then we will have a bathtub, and we'll also have about 7 actors, which is going to be awesome. And I do not believe we will actually have any animatronics this year in the haunt. We may have we need to figure out where we have a moving head guy, and that's his name because we never really figured out a name, and that's kind of what it's stuck with now.
Caretaker.
We've had, well, yeah, but he's been a caretaker, and then last year he was a mortician. So
I know. He's caretaker to me.
So he's taken on many roles, and he's been in every single haunt that we've had. So I do have to put him somewhere. So there's been talk about putting him in the bedroom. There's been talk about putting him in the graveyard, just hanging out. He's a groundskeeper. So we may end up we made him a groundskeeper once before, and he was holding a spade or pitchfork or something like that. So he may be the groundskeeper of the haunt. Or he may take the place of an actor who is missing as well. So I need him to be a little mobile in case I need to do that. So the bed's being made right now, and it's going to be super awesome secret, and I'm not telling anybody about it. Only a few people from even our own group know what the bed is going to be. So it's going to be awesome. And no, it's not going to be the Exorcist girl, because we already did that. And you know, Scare Hollow, we don't redo. Except for maybe next year, because this is a pretty big build, and I may have to do it. There may be another time that I have to do it outside of Halloween. So if that's the case, then I will probably redo this again for next year. So we're super stoked. We're super excited that we got all of these walls up. My wife comes home tomorrow, and she's going to flip out, and my son is going to be super excited that he now has a maze to walk through, because this is a big U shape, so he'll be super excited. But we'll have to work on parking because there's no real driveway anymore. So but the neighbors seem to be cool about it so far, which is good. That's a good thing. We had several of our neighbors come by and ask us, well, you know, if this was for Halloween. We do have our banner up on the other side of the wall, and I know some of you saw that on the Facebook thing. So we're moving fast now. I was thinking the other week, I was like, man, we're not moving fast enough. We're not getting anything done. And then, boom, we have our haunt is up, all the walls. So I'm super excited, and I know the rest of our crew is, and it kind of got everybody really going with Halloween. So I will say goodbye now, and we will probably update you later on this week. It's supposed to rain like Thursday and Friday here, so I'll probably update on Wednesday what I've got done with the rest of it. So probably won't put the roof up until the rain goes away, because the stuff that's in here, I'm not going to put anything else in here, so there won't be anything that'll get wet that'll be bad that'll get wet. So we will update you then. All right, have a good night, and scare on.